Obviously, Crimson Peak is a bit of a horror movie, ghost story, gothic horror, that kind of thing. That being the case, what are your top 3 favorite horror movies?
I really don't know horror movies that well, but actually, yes, okay. I like The Shining. Is that a horror movie?
No, yeah, totally.
Yeah, I like The Shining. Eyes Wide Shut. Another one. Can't think of a third one, but I don't know.
It's all right. Your character goes through a lot of shit in this movie. She reminded me a bit of Joan Fontaine and Rebecca,
Right.
or Ingrid Bergman in Gaslight or Notorious.
Mm-hmm.
Did you look to any past performances for inspiration for your role?
I didn't so much. But I have seen some of those films, and I read Frankenstein and The Turn of the Screw because they were vaguely, associated with the film, or she mentions Mary Shelley, and so just to get like an idea and an essence for that kind of psychological fear and kind of supernatural thing. I looked to those books, and they were really great.
Yeah. Did they inform your performance?
I'm not sure. I mean, really just to kind of get a feel for that. What I liked about The Turn of the Screw is that at the end of it, you're kind of totally confused about what perspective is the right perspective, or what is, even if she knows what's going on. And so I think Edith goes through a bit of a mind thing, through her experiences. So in that way, yeah, I guess it did.
As I understand it, all the ghosts in this film were played by actual human beings. In your other big genre film, Alice in Wonderland, I presume you had to act opposite like tennis balls every once in a while, or something like that. What were the two acting experiences like? How did they differ?
I mean, it's always amazing when you get to act against something that's physically there. Even just being in a set gives you so much, informs you of where you are and the tone and what's happening. And so having Doug and Javier there, it was great just to sort of see that movement and to see how kind of creepy it is, and not to have to be kind of guessing and in the dark about what's actually there.
Speaking of Alice 2 is coming out next year.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about the sequel that we don't already know?
There's a new director who did such a wonderful job, and it's the same cast, same characters, and I think it'll be really sweet. I think it'll be quite different, but familiar enough, and I think it'll be great.